I got my best friend fired from her dream job, and then I married her husband. Yeah. Let that sink in. I didn't just betray her, I dismantled her life piece by piece, and I did it with a smile on my face. I was her maid of honor. Her emergency contact. The one who held her hair back when she was drunk, who picked up her mom from the airport, who knew her Netflix password by heart. And yet, I'm also the one who ripped everything away from her. And the worst part? She still doesn't know. Or maybe she does. Maybe she figured it out after the dust settled, after she caught her husband in my bed, after she packed up her life and disappeared from everyone who ever knew her. But if she knows, she's never said a word. It started small. A seed of envy, watered by years of feeling like I was living in her shadow. She had the career. The relationship. The house. The effortless confidence. Me? I was the sidekick. The funny friend. The third wheel. The one people forgot to tag in pictures. But what no one ever tells you is that sometimes, envy turns into something sharp. Something dangerous. I didn't mean to fall for him. At least, that's what I told myself. And I definitely didn't mean to get her fired. But then again, no one accidentally calls in an anonymous HR tip about a breach of protocol with perfectly timed evidence. This is the part where I'm supposed to feel guilty. But what I feel is complicated. Because I didn't just want her man. I wanted her life. And now I have it. So why does it feel like I stole something I can never fully keep? Her name was Elise. We were inseparable for over a decade. We met freshman year of college, shared everything, clothes, secrets, heartbreaks. She was the golden girl, the one who always had her shit together. Straight A's, perfect hair, charming smile. The kind of person you admire and quietly resent, all at once. I used to tell myself I loved her. And maybe I did. But I also envied her in ways I couldn't admit out loud. She landed her dream job in marketing at this boutique agency right out of school. Within 2 years, she was leading teams, mentoring interns, getting invited to national conferences. I was still hopping between temp jobs, writing freelance pieces no one read, waiting for something to click. And then came Jordan. He was her college boyfriend, the one she stuck with through thick and thin. Tall, quiet, gentle in a way most men aren't. He looked at her like she was a miracle. And to be fair, she kind of was. They got married the summer after graduation. I was her maid of honor. I smiled for photos, made the speech, held her dress while she peed. But deep down, something twisted inside me every time he looked at her. Over time, I started noticing things. Little cracks. Elise would vent about how Jordan didn't help enough around the house, how he shut down during arguments. She made it sound like harmless couple stuff. But I held on to those details like they were ammunition. It started with a phone call. Her office was holding a corporate retreat, and I knew she was drinking. A lot. She told me all about it, tipsy and laughing. She let it slip that she once pulled an all-nighter and accidentally used a client's draft campaign in a pitch without proper clearance. They won the client anyway. But the way she told it, sloppy, unethical, a violation of company policy. I reported her anonymously. I didn't think they'd fire her. Maybe a warning. Maybe a suspension. But she was let go within 2 weeks. She cried on my couch, mascara staining her cheeks, shaking with anger and confusion. I held her. I told her it wasn't her fault. That the industry was cutthroat. That she'd bounce back. She never suspected me. After that, things spiraled. Her confidence shattered. She stopped going out. Stopped doing her makeup. Jordan leaned on me for support, first through texts, then phone calls, then late-night visits while Elise slept in the next room. I told myself I was just being a good friend. But I knew better. The affair started 3 months after Elise lost her job. We tried to fight it, at first. Jordan felt guilty. I told him we were just filling a void. But it didn't stop. When Elise found out, she didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just looked at me like I was a stranger. Like someone she never really knew. She left him. Moved out, disappeared from social media. Last I heard, she was living in Portland, working retail, barely scraping by. Jordan and I got married 2 years later.